Storm Team 2 meteorologist Cameron Saliga with the Miami Valley's certified most accurate forecast.
Locally here today, a pretty nice day. We did have some cloud cover, but temperatures were not bad whatsoever as we got into the 80s here. 81 degrees here as we went through the afternoon hours. We'll see if those temperatures were a little bit warmer as they update the highs here later on into the evening hours. But 81 at the Dayton International Airport, 60 for the overnight low. No rainfall today. We had that cloud cover, though, through the daytime. Here as we go into the day tomorrow, we'll see those cloudy skies. It will continue as we go through the morning and as we go through the afternoon hours. We'll see those chances of storms in the middle of the day and even into the afternoon. There's a slight chance we could see a few in the morning hours, and then it looks like we'll start to drying out as we head into the nighttime there tomorrow. And overnight tonight, we could see those chances increasing we will see those chances increasing here as we go late into the night, maybe a shower or two here as we go into those morning hours there. But it's a very low chance, so don't expect to see widespread rain here as we go late into the night, but there are chances of a few storms. Live Doppler 2 HD, all quiet here as we go into the 6 o'clock hour. Zooming on out, pretty much the same picture as we saw yesterday. Now, this front onto the south has been stationary for a few days now and has provided some storms down to the south and east. This will gradually just slowly move up to the north here as we go into the nighttime, and that's going to bring us that chance of some storms here as we go into the nighttime and into your Monday. We'll see chances persist through the midweek as well. Temperatures right now up to the north, right around 79 degrees, 82 there in Union City, so up to the north, warmer than what we've seen in Dayton so far. 81 in Springboro, 80 in Fairborn, 79 for Springfield. Future track here as we go through the nighttime. You see those clouds continuing here as we go overnight. You even see that chance of a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. More likely that we'll see those showers though here as we progress later into the nighttime. We could see that chance of a shower in the morning hours, so just bring that umbrella as you head out the door if you are heading to work tomorrow. As we go into the middle of the day as well, there's those chances of some isolated thunderstorms, so you do want the umbrella if you're going to be headed out for lunch as well. We'll see that chance continue into the afternoon, and then going into Tuesday, another round of potential thunderstorms here into the Miami Valley. Now, we're not expecting too much rain. I was talking about the drought that we have here in the Miami Valley, parts of Montgomery County, Greene County, up there into Clark County as well, and some of those southern counties, the northern portions of them, seeing that drought here. So we're not expecting too much as we go through the next week, maybe a tenth, and locally where we see some of those thunderstorms, we could see an inch or more. So that's localized. We could see an inch or more, but for the most part, not going to be seeing too much rain here through the week, but those chances will be on and off here as we go into the middle and early portions of the week. 65 for the low tonight. We'll have mostly cloudy skies, a late storm, maybe two of them, three, or just a handful of them. Not talking about widespread shower coverage here through the nighttime. 84 as we go through your day tomorrow, a slight chance of storms, mainly as we go into the middle of the day, early into the afternoon hours. Mostly cloudy skies will persist, and here as we go through the next 24 hours, those winds will be variable at 0 to 5 miles per hour. And temperatures will be cooler than normal for much of the work week. Actually, the entire work week will see cooler than normal temperatures by a few degrees. 84, 83 degrees on and off through the week. We'll have those chances of thunderstorms greatest on Wednesday, Tuesday, not as bullish anymore on the scattered thunderstorms. But as we head into the weekend, that's when we get back to the warm spell here, get back to normal or above that, 87 and 88. So if you're looking to get outside for a pool day, next weekend may just be the weekend for you.